the chances are you don't have control over your day because your morning goes wrong and you end up rushing at the last moment. This is exactly what I struggled with a few months ago. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 super simple morning habits that have helped me start my day right, use my time more intentionally, be more productive in the mornings, and finally take control of my day. So let's get started. So number 1, no phone in the early mornings. And this might sound very boring, but it's a fact. Recently, I came across a scientific study which shows why avoiding phone is effective. A 2023 paper published in Nature says that simply having a smartphone nearby, even if you are not using it, reduces your ability to focus and slows down your thinking, making even simple tasks that require your basic attention more difficult. This happens because the smartphone creates distraction, or which is called cognitive load in scientific terms, that takes away the brain power needed for other tasks. So it's a proven fact that avoiding smartphone is effective. Avoid the temptation of checking your phone to start your day the right way. And trust me, it has made a lot of difference. I never used to wake up with my phone, but I had this habit. When I needed some rest between 2 tasks, I used to scroll my phone feed, and that's basically so much time consuming. Later, I realized that every time I consume content scrolling, I actually end up wasting so much time because it actually takes much more time than we think of. So now what I do is I only use my phone to listen some podcast or music, mostly music, in my morning routine. And if I want to rest between 2 tasks, I simply sit down without scrolling my phone. And I have realized that shifting my mindset like this has helped me realize that it actually takes a lot lesser time to rest between 2 tasks. And this simple habit has saved me a lot of time. I got more mindful about using phone in the morning routine maybe a few months back. So I completely stopped scrolling my phone in my morning routine. Once I started doing this, I got back so much time for other activities. Okay, so the next habit I'm talking about is movement. It could be any kind of activity that you love enjoying and makes you move. Now let me give you some activity ideas that will make you move. Okay, so number 1 is morning walk, which is also one of my favorite relaxing things in my morning routine. So I spend about 20 minutes on the morning walk with my mom and my furry baby. And if you have got a furry friend in your home, then it's the opportunity to take care of your furry friend as well as yourself in the morning walk. Just get outside, have a walk, enjoy the time, and get some fresh air and sunlight. This 20 to 25 minutes of morning walk acts as an energizing start for my morning. It also helps us move and sets a positive and energizing tone for the day. Number 2 that I like to do as well during my morning walk, after we have walked our furry baby, then I take out some time for visiting and feeding the community animals. Every day I can't take out time in my morning routine, but when I can, I do so. And this also makes me walk around, move my body, and also makes my mind happy. So these are some ideas that you can try out. Even if you don't do so or don't have that scope, just simply try out walking outside in the morning, get some fresh air and sunlight. When you are just starting out, you don't need to commit for more time. You can just try out for 5 minutes tomorrow morning, and you will see just 5 to 10 minutes can make the difference. The next movement activity that I like is yoga. It's a great way to move your body slowly in an intentional way. And it's not just physical, but it also calms down your mind. I love doing them. Honestly, I was regular before, but lately I have been a bit irregular doing these yoga practices. But whenever I do it, I can feel the difference it makes. And one thing I must tell you, that there are so many yoga teachers out there you can find out on the internet. But yoga is not just about stretching your body, and it's not just an exercise, but it actually makes the union of us with the nature. So it's something else. This is not stretching. So I suggest you to find and follow some good authoritative sources to learn yoga practices. So moving to the next activity, which is working out. And for very obvious reason, it makes your body move. I used to do workout in the evening routine, but lately I have included this in my morning routine, and this really helps me feel good and energetic. And the thing is, workout is not only helpful for your health, but also makes you more productive. And the scientific study I came across, this is from an article from Harvard Medical School. So it clearly says that exercise not only improves your overall health, but also boosts your memory and thinking. It helps brain function by improving mood, sleep, and reducing stress and anxiety. So definitely workout is a great way to start your day the right way, and it sets an energizing tone for the day. So I have mentioned quite a lot of movement activities that are my favorite, and I have been doing this for quite long. So according to my experience, all of these activities don't just energize me physically, but also makes me feel good and boost my mood, which is directly linked to how efficiently I'm going to work. And if you are wondering that how feeling good is connected to how efficient you are at your work, then let me introduce you another scientific study. So here is what research conducted by Oxford University says. They found that workers are 13% more productive when they are happy. So definitely invest some time for movement activities that will help boost your health, mood, as well as your work efficiency. Okay, so coming to my next morning habit, which is meditation. Now this could be chanting, breathing exercises, or other simple meditation techniques to connect with higher self. It definitely helps boost my mood, calms down my mind, and gives a lot of energy. This is the first thing I like to do in my morning routine, and I have been regular doing this for 2 years or so, and I have seen some great result. Meditation not only calms your mind, meditation can help you focus and making decisions, and this is proven scientifically. A scientific study was conducted among Japanese business persons, and it was found that practicing meditation has positive effects on job performance, including work management, subjective job performance, and job satisfaction. So again, for meditation, a clear disclaimer that there are so many places to learn out there. So I will suggest you to find some good authoritative sources to learn meditation and practice them. Okay, so coming to my next morning habit, which is journaling. And this is a really powerful way to take care of your mental health. It's proven that journaling can help reduce stress and boost your overall well-being. In our mind, there is so much going on about health, career, relationship, and other things. If you jot down your thoughts and reflections, it can help you get clarity. And the way I started is jotting down everything that comes in my mind, which I think is quite beginner friendly. Journaling can also help to reflect on your thought to clear your mind. And for that, you can use simple journaling prompts as well. For example, a simple journaling prompt, which is write down 3 simple things you are grateful for. So this kind of activities can help you reflect on your own thoughts. I started my journaling journey a few months back, and I can say that this has been a real game changer for me. I started seeing some visible difference after I started journaling regularly. It helps me calm my mind when there's so much going on, and it also helps get some clarity, find peace, and reflect on what I'm doing. I prefer digital journaling, and I have been using Notion for that. I have created a simple journaling page for myself. So in case if you are interested, you can check out in the description box below. You can get this template for absolutely free. So coming to my next habit, which is planning out my whole day. After I have taken care of my body and mind, next comes planning the whole day to make it go the way I want. Though again, this is not the habit I have started since long. In fact, it was really chaotic before. I used to start any task and switching between tasks. And then I eventually realized that these habits left me feeling drained and exhausted. Because when you are multitasking, it actually takes a lot more time because it takes some time to shift our focus. So I've been making a system for 3 months or so. So what I have been doing since then is following this 2-step system. Let me show you so that you can get the idea. So I have made this Notion system where I jot down today's highlights. That means today's top priorities, and ideally it's top 3. Okay, it could be for anything, work, personal, or anything that are priorities for the day. So you can write down your priorities of the day. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to identify the priorities of the day. That means the task that needs to get finished by that day. So just jot them down. And next comes step number 2, which is the Google Calendar, or having some sort of calendar to have a time block and get that done. Okay, so let me show you again how I do so. After you have identified your priorities of the day, then it's time to block the time for the day to get those tasks done. For that, ideally you need some kind of calendar, and I use Google Calendar, which is absolutely free to use, which anybody can access, as all of us have some Google account these days. So this is how you can time block for the specific task, and I have found that following this simple system has saved me a lot of time because it helped me to get a clear, focused roadmap for the day instead of starting anything and switching to any task that I used to do before. It definitely takes some time and practice to master this system. I'm trying to do so myself. This is one of the simple systems I found after listening to other experts. I've been trying this system since 3 months or so, and I can say that this is working for me. By the way, if you have enjoyed watching this video, I highly recommend watching this playlist over here where I share more productivity tips and insights as I'm trying to make the most of my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.